Fine, but I'm not wearing pants.
There was one time at work. By the way, I'm not fluent in Polish. I just know a little bit. But one of my coworkers came up to me and he's like, "Hey, you speak Polish, right?" And I said, "Yeah. You know, like a liar." And he was like, "How do I say goodbye?" So I said, "Zestrałem się," which just means I shat myself.
This is why when I decided I was going to learn Spanish, I specifically did not ask Paula anything. that's always, you never ask an actual native speaker for genuine language learning advice because they will always teach you like the most fucked up phrase they can think of. Yeah.
That was pretty
there's a platforming. You need to jump on those pillars. Okay.
Oh, he's logging on to Discord. Somebody stop him. Oh no.
Major Klug be like.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can.
We can say his name.
Well, with that logic, we can say that other guy's name.
Okay, I think that there's a big difference between and Major Klug.
I think they're basically the same person.
I really don't think they are. I think that might be a little bit of an overgeneralization.
I think there's a big difference between grooming minors and.
Hey, you don't know what
that guy
got up to in his spare time. I love having boost and homing attack on the same button.
Yeah, there's a reason they changed the homing attack to the jump button in Generations, and that was a genuine improvement.
No, they didn't. That's a thing they gotta add in the next update, having that on separate buttons.
Yeah, Sega really should update this game from 2008. You're right.
Okay.
Will you go up there the right way, please?
That is the right way.
Oh.
Can you go up the correct way, please? Thank you.
What's the correct way?
You see how you can homing attack that guy right there? You're gonna want to do that. Aww. Okay, so you're gonna want to jump from pillar to pillar right here. But I don't know if you can do the first one without the enemy. Okay, you can do it. I'm speaking affirmations over you right now. You can do it.
It's working.
Unfortunately, I'm speaking curses.
No!
You know what, Sherbert? We need to do that thing that we didn't do earlier that I was trying to get you to do with me, and you wouldn't do it, and it kind of made me feel
make out
like
with you
disrespected.
hardcore?
No.
I'm sorry.
Earlier. Do you not remember?
I've been playing this for 5 hours.
I have to send a beam of, like, good fortune over to you with my mind.
Yeah, and I asked if I needed to keep my pants on for that, and you didn't answer me.
Well, because that's, like, a deeply personal thing. Like, is that what you feel is the right thing to do?
I just wanted to know if that would make it easier.
Well, it won't be easy no matter what. The question is, do you feel that in your heart? Is that what you need to do in your soul? Is that what your soul tells you?
I don't know. I'm just going off of, like, what can I do to potentially aid in the whatever this process is? Because you didn't even tell me what the process was.
Well, that's because the aligning of the chakra is the process, and then I send over the waves.
I still don't know.
Flames of disaster, if you will.
I still don't know what that means. Oh, but okay, I'm just gonna try and jump like all the way across.
How are you not able to figure this out? It's such a simple concept.
Yeah, you just need to describe it to him as like the one Instagram reel where the guy pops up, puts his hand in a triangle, and sends a beam of fucking Jesus at him.
I think what you're feeling the
You know what?
consider here, Peter, is
you mentioning the name of Christ is actually what let him succeed. So this new age bullshit ain't it, folks. So we saw fucking proof, okay?
I did it!
Jesus is a friend of Sonic.
You should talk to Pickle.
I don't want to talk to Pickle. Or wait, were you telling Sherp to talk to
No,
Pickle?
he's talking to you.
Why do I need to talk to Pickle?
I think you know exactly why.
I didn't get my daily vitamin D, of course. The dill.
Hey, yo! Do you think he pisses vinegar?
Don't want to think about that.
I piss apple cider vinegar.
You should go to a doctor, dude. That's not normal.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Is it organic? Is it?
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah, you drink.
I mean, I guess you could call it organic.
Is
Think
it
about it.
local?
You never took a shot of like apple cider vinegar?
Like it's alcohol?
No.
Yeah.
You just slam some apple cider vinegar?
It's got nutrients.
That's
Slam,
nuts.
slam.
I actually had apple cider vinegar for the first time at your house, Sherbert.
Yeah, I did
It
it
was
to
all your
like
mom's
pretty
fault.
much anybody who visited my house was like, "Hey, check this out," and I made them take a shot of it. It was really funny.
That was a long time ago. It was probably about 7 years ago.
Wait, I already got that one. 7 years. Okay.
That's a long time ago.
It is done, and everyone.
Yeah.
Yippee!
That's
post
what
I've
Christ
done.
said before he died on the cross for our sins.
It is finished.
Well, that's not at all what I meant. I just meant that I P-ranked Act 2 ultrakill.
Yay!
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you are declaring yourself as the Christ. Is that correct?
That's not what I'm doing at all.
They're declaring themselves as
I did not go to limbo and bring all those people back. Or
You didn't.
what
You
was-
didn't.
not-
Wait, you're telling me you didn't play Limbo with the devil from the Bible?
I didn't do that. No.
This guy isn't Christ after all. You liar! I think we should
I
kill
didn't
him.
lie. I said I wasn't multiple times. I did beat up Gabriel.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
No,
Ow! That hurt.
No, no, no.
not Mr. Gabriel ultrakill. Sorry, not over.
Overkill. That's the sequel.
Overkill, yeah.
That's the ending game in the trilogy. So you have Ultrakill and then you have Underkill. That's like every enemy is optional to kill. Like it's like a
No.
morality question. Yeah.
No, Underkill
I mean,
is going to be a
there's a
remix
couple
of
levels
Underkill.
where the secret objective, or not the secret objective, the challenge is to not kill any enemies.
Yeah. So that's the entire game, and if you kill an enemy, you get the bad ending.
You know, I think there might be a game like that.
I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I think that you're actually crazy. You forgot to give him the souvenirs. You forgot to give him the souvenirs again.
Sonic.
I wasn't listening to you.
Clearly,
Who are you listening to?
Somebody.
not me. You were listening to God himself. He was speaking to you directly. What do you say?
He said go to bed.
Fair enough.
You're listening to 1.5.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of Sonic Unleashed. I hope you all have a good night's rest. If you sneeze during this video, bless you. But do it in someone's mouth, because don't spread
Spreading
germs.
germs is bad and a sin.
Oh,
Yeah.
What'd you say, Sherbert?
I said spreading germs is bad and a sin.
and I said sneeze in my
Yeah,
mouth.
they'll put you outside of the nomadic compound that we all live in for like a month if you do that.
You'll get lashed with a cat of nine
It's in the Bible.
tails.
15 lashes for each sneeze you snoz.
Ninetales, yo, that's a cool Pokemon I like.
Yeah,
Me
you want to
too.
fuck it, don't you?
Oh.
Listen, I want to fuck all the Pokemon, alright? I don't discriminate.
Pokemon Smash or Pass and all 1,000 are yes.
Okay, no, that's some of them are a little lower than the other ones, and I will admit there are a few no's. I will admit, to my shame, there are a few no's.
Sherbert, you unlocked our homeland, Los Estados Unidos.
The Homelanders. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Homelander, I know that guy.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot real quick. This is just like the beginning of this is
Hell?
exactly like the beginning of, that's not at all what I was
Sorry.
gonna say, but you know what? It was so convincing, and you said it with such authority that I actually forgot what I was gonna say. So yeah. It's just like hell.
Awesome.
Alright, everybody, thanks for watching the Sonic Unleashed episode like 37 or whatever the hell this is.
In the next episode, Peter will have his pants back on, hopefully.
Hopefully.
They've been on.
Yeah, you keep telling people that.
I always
Alright.
wear pants.
Mm-hmm.
My cock's too big. I'm shy.
Oh.
So we don't discriminate here, Peter.
Thank you for staying with the class, Peter.
If you buy our $300 Patreon tier, you'll get to see it.
No.
Oh.
This is a $1 million Patreon.
$1 million, and Peter gets half the cut.
Once you see it, there's
We'll put a picture of it with $1 next to it for scale.
No, you gotta put a bow.
a what?
A bow. You gotta put a pink bow on
Bow?
it.
I thought you meant bow, like bow and arrow.
No, you can do that too if you want.
Dress it up. Put a little dress on it. I
Yeah,
think that's what
we'll
they mean
dress
by
a
feminine
bow,
cock.
stack some donuts on it.
No, put a Sonic plushie for scale.
Yeah!
I'll get like the worst like bootleg Sonic you could ever find.
Perfect.
How long is the recording?
5 hours.
You've played most of this game in 7.5 hours. How does it make you feel?
I don't know.
Hey, Sherbert,
What?
you see the little one on top on the world? When you look at the world, there's a little one up there. You see it?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's cool. I live there.
You're a fucking liar.
Oh.
Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again.
What? I didn't know your son was here.
Yeah, he's been here this whole time. It's kind of awkward, actually, that you didn't notice. His eyes are big as dinner plates. He's really scared.
Has he eaten? He looks kind of scrawny.
He's just little.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Look, it's not his fault. He's just kind of built like that, you know?
Is he yours?
What do you mean? I called him my son. Of course he's mine. I know that he's only like 30 pounds, soaking wet, and 8 feet tall, but I love him just as much.
Soaking wet?
You've never heard that before?
Why is he wet?
Every morning I dunk him in a vat of apple cider vinegar. It makes him stronger.
Oh, okay. So he's
like Achilles.
He's growing.
Yeah, he's a growing boy. I think one day he'll grow so tall that he'll reach the sun, and then I'll have to get him a name change.
You have to cut his legs off because that's too tall.
No, I think it's great. I think it's a miracle of life, you know. Okay, can we end the recording? Trevor!